Well, then they can always increase it too, to 12% or 15% later on. Go ahead.
Okay. And last week I'd talked to you about a couple of local trucks, box trucks with lift gates. You'd asked me to go out and look at those trucks, explore them further, which I did this past weekend. Truck number one, which is the 1992 GMC Tiltmaster, I took a look at it, drove it, and I found that the truck has too much corrosion. It's got a sloppy steering box. It's got various other defects. It's not a viable candidate. Granted, the price is right, but it needs far too much work. Truck two that I looked at in Moulton Borough is a 2004 Chevrolet 3500 cutaway van with a 12-foot box. It's got single rear wheels, 71,000 miles, automatic transmission. It's got an aluminum power lift gate. The truck in itself is in good condition. The box is in good condition. It has a small leak in the top corner that I think is easily repairable, but the lift gate itself is well used. I still like it. I contacted Rochester Truck down in Rochester, New Hampshire, who is a distributor of this particular brand of liftgate, and told them of the various problems that I noted with it, and they said that it's easily repairable. They repair those gates all the time, and they see no obstacles. They could not provide me with a quote because they have not seen the liftgate, but this truck is being offered for $8,000, and I think if we can get it for $7,000 and plan on putting $1,000 into the liftgate, I think it's a reasonable purchase, and I would recommend it to the commissioners. There are other trucks out there in the market that are more expensive and better condition, but I think this is a fair price for a fair truck.
How long do you suppose it's going to last?
Well, we're not going to put very many miles on it. It's going to go to Tamworth once a month. It's going to go to the gas station once in a while, which you indicated that we have our own gas. It's really not going to see probably more than 1,000 miles.
Why does it go to Tamworth?
Free food. I don't know what it's called. Rob goes up there once a month and gets some surplus food from the government. Right now he uses his pickup truck and he can only carry a certain amount of food, but with a truck like this you can actually bring back more free food.
Government surplus.
Government surplus. Excuse me.
Okay.
So he'll be doing that once a month, which will be to our benefit.
Question, Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
It says everything in here, but are they diesel or are they gas?
This one is gas. Truck number two is gasoline.
Truck number one is diesel?
Truck it is.
Truck number two, is it having the air conditioning for security reasons?
No, my personal comfort, actually.
Just checking.
Yep.
Commissioner Kenny, you have any comment regarding which vehicle?
No. Two seems good then. And did you already talk about a price with him?
I did not negotiate.
Oh, okay.
I asked him if the price was negotiable, and he said, yeah, he hemmed and hawed, but said yes. It's like a good salesman would do. And
This is a private
This is a private sale.
sale.
Yes.
What was the truck used for?
A sprinkler contractor, Granite State Fire Protection. He's a one-man shop located in Moulton Borough, and he bought a new truck, and this is his hand-me-down to whoever wants to use it.
Have it in our budget?
In the new building.
In the new building budget?
It's under the soft cost.
Okay.
And I believe there's a question.
Question, go ahead.
Which truck is the diesel?
The diesel is truck number one. It's a four-cylinder. It's tagged to GMC, but it's made by Isuzu.
If we did choose a diesel vehicle, can we use the biodiesel that's available to us in the county? And would that be a savings?
Well, I don't think so, because my belief is I've owned a number of diesels myself, and if you're going to save money with a diesel, you actually need to run 15,000 miles or more per year, because the cost of the fuel is more expensive. Even biodiesel is more expensive than gasoline. So in this particular case, I think it would cost us less money, cost the county less money to operate a gasoline truck, in this case, than a diesel.
as a car dealer, do you have any comments, Mr. Albee? Okay.
No, I think Bob's absolutely right, but the economic benefit of a diesel happens with mileage. There's no economic benefit in running, I doubt you would put 5,000 miles a year on this truck. I think if you were gonna look at,
You got 71,000.
I think you're just transporting from within the county facility.
Yeah, it's gonna spend 99% of its time on campus.
Calling laundry from the old nursing home to the new and back and forth.
You
No,
transporting
they're not-
also the food, eh, or not?
At
You're
fir-
not doing
at-
the food.
At first, for the first couple of weeks until the move happens, it is gonna transport food. But the food is gonna be in sealed cases, and the back of the truck will be cleaned before that happens.
Okay, Damon?
So did Sandy say you're gonna buy the truck with building soft costs? Because I could see the delegation going crazy if they didn't appropriate money for a truck.
This was factored into our, with Bonapage and Stone in regard to some of the needs that we would have to move forward with having the laundry in the other building.
Okay,
So this is planned, this
this was
isn't
known.
just, a willy-nilly thing.
We knew it was gonna happen.
We knew it was gonna happen.
Okay.
You have any comments, or you wanna make a motion which truck to buy, or you wanna hold off?
Well, you need it now for the transition, yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
You need the truck now.
We're gonna put it to work. If you approve this purchase, I'm gonna wanna purchase it as soon as possible, get it to Rochester Truck Repair to get the lift gate done, and get it back within 2 weeks and start putting it to work.
What's the price of
It's 8,000, but it's negotiable, and what he said was he's gonna offer him 7,000 and use that other 1,000 to fix the tailgate. Correct?
That's correct. I'd like to think I could get it for 7,000, but if I can't,
You come back.
I'll come back, okay?
I mean, I would think that in the long term, you should be looking at a vehicle that's totally on campus. And then you could look at alternative fuels
Yeah.
vehicles and utilizing Will's truck for that run to Tamlin.
Problem is, we don't have an enclosed truck.
Or something.
The farm doesn't have at the present time. The only enclosed truck is the jail pickup, which is no different than what's being used now. So that's gonna be the only enclosed truck we have on campus
Correct.
at the present time. Yes, Mr. Bass?
Didn't the sheriff at some point say they were turning in the passenger, that box passenger transport vehicle that we bought here 5 or 6 years ago?
They had, it wasn't a box van, it was a regular van, as you would know it, that had a wheelchair lift, totally inadequate for
Okay.
for what we need. He did offer it to us. He asked me, Bob, can you use this? And I said no.
What are we doing with we have also a red truck from the sheriff's department.
That's a pickup, yeah. But right now, they're using a pickup, right?
Right now, they're using a pickup truck.
And you can't carry everything
No, no,
unless making more than one trip.
correct. And it certainly can't carry laundry. May be able to carry food back and forth to the jail, which is what they're using it for, because they're
Right.
using the small boxes.
Right.
But it won't be able to carry the loads of laundry that we're gonna make it carry. And the trash, recyclables. It's gonna be, I'm gonna use it for
Is
recyclables.
it gonna be clean enough to carry clean laundry in it?
Oh, sure. Yeah, because the laundry is sealed when it's being transported.
Okay. Mr. Babson?
Just a thought, how about a trailer? I noticed that there's 2 trailers out here where the red truck used to sit, and I don't know whether they're RICO jobs or not.
No,
But why
no.
wouldn't a
Those-
box trailer work? Pull it with a tractor or pull it with a around campus
red
vehicle
truck.
without going on the road? And the ramp, big door, back right in and pick it up, turn around and tail it.
Problem is a lift gate, right?
We do need a lift gate because we have a loading dock at the new nursing home and no loading dock at the old nursing home. We have to transport those laundry carts up and down.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, I don't want to drive a tractor in January when it's 20 below and the wind's
Well, you
howling.
could have a truck, you just wouldn't have to put it on the road, that's what his suggestion was.
Yeah.
So you're driving from the old nursing home building to the new nursing home building?
Correct.
get you a cab with a remote starter on it for your tractor.
We're gonna hear about that for a long time, I
I think
think.
we towed the trailer with a cruiser.
What do you wanna do? Commissioner Kenny? I support truck number 2 unless, you check it with any other dealers?
There are there are other trucks out there, not as local as these. Down in Derry, I found one that for $10,000, a Chevrolet with some higher mileage, dual rear wheels. Yeah, but again, it's more money. There are other trucks out there in the market, probably in a little better condition than this one, but
More expensive?
well, more expensive. Exactly.
And it's not only for laundry, what did you say? It's also for trash? or
I'm going to bring the
recycling?
recyclables.
Oh, okay. And how is it done now?
Well, we don't, the only recyclables that we manage right now is just cardboard, and we just wheel it out in a cart because we're very close. But that packer is going to stay behind the old building in its position that it's in right now, so we're going to transport the recyclables in a cart that we're going to roll into the back of the truck. It's not like we're throwing loose recyclables in there. They're all going to be bagged, and it's going to be in a cart, and then we're going to transport it to the packer that way.
It'd be
along
another
with
use for
laundry.
the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a primary use, but another use.
Okay.
You want to make a motion, Commissioner Kenny, that we buy truck 2, or you want
Yeah.
to wait?
Yeah, that is true what you recommend. So I make a motion to move forward with Bob Murray recommended truck number 2 and an amount of $8,000, but it's negotiable for approximately $7,000
And the other 1,000 to be used to fix the tailgate?
for fix the tailgate. Yes.
Okay, I'll second the motion. Any further discussion? Any other public comment?
And
If
this
not-
is coming out of the soft costs from the.
Yeah.
Best of my knowledge, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those in support of the motion say aye.
Aye.
So voted then.
Okay, I'll try to negotiate a deal with him, and
Okay.
I'll get back to you.
I have 2 other brief items. One is many staff members have asked me about bricks.
About
When
what?
bricks, when the
Bricks.
wings are coming down.
Yeah.
They would like to have a brick, and it's
Oh.
the staff members that have worked numerous years in the facility, and the facility is a part of them, and they would like to be able to have that ability to have a brick. And so I said that I would bring it up.
Sure. We can arrange that, I think. Most of the bricks are gonna be crushed up into, I forget what the contract reads with Always Wrecking, but I think it's 1.5 inches or 2 inches. And it will be left here on the facility, so if they have some glue, they could probably glue the pieces together. Only kidding.
Well, I will run out and get a pile. And then the other thing is, we had 14 residents go to the Fisher Cats game on Monday.
Huh?
It was a warm day, but they totally loved it. Of course, they lost to the Sea Dogs, but they had a wonderful time. And again, on occasion, I like to just bring up some of the
Yeah.
activities that are occurring, and that was great. for them.
Local Conway resident is pitching tonight in Manchester,
Yes,
All-Star game.
in the All-Star game, right?
yes.
Right.
Mr. Locke.
Mr. Locke, yeah.
Yes.
Along those same lines, we were able to obtain about 300 tickets to the NASCAR racing this weekend. And they've been distributed throughout the facility free. I'm sure it's a promotional type thing, but every county got a certain number of tickets, roughly 300 to 500, I heard. So they've been distributed, and hopefully people will take advantage of them, if they so desire. They like to watch cars go around the racetrack and burn up expensive fuel. Anything else you got?
I do have something for non-public, having to do with personnel and policy.
Okay. Okay, are we at the end of?
I think Ed has
Oh,
something.
you have a question?
Yes, Ed, I'm
I
sorry.
just had a suggestion. Did anybody here talk about perhaps having a time capsule